Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to my channel. Darkness, Thunder, Darkness, your truth, number one crime. One of the best kept secrets on social media. Open panel. Good morning, brother Emmanuel. Glad to see you. Glad to see you. Hello? Okay. I hope everybody is doing okay. Hope everybody's doing okay. As y'all don't know, it was a shooting at UNLV College in Las Vegas, Nevada. So quite a few people lost their life. So we gonna we gonna dedicate this live today to them that lost their lives in uphill battle that the family had to deal with. Shout out to the miss. You know, I was thinking, if you can hear me, brother Emmanuel, press one. You know, I was thinking when I was looking at it, watching it. I mean, how can people? Like I said, how can people do it? Okay, brother She, how you doing? How you doing? I'm gonna put the link in the chat. Hold on. If you can, you come up if you want. You know, I used to say it could do certain things like that, and it just people just have hatred. You know, there are some people are sick, but and you know, but you know, I could deal with outside of like outside this space. No, I could deal with that. I'm gonna get you to in a few seconds. Stay right there. But it reminds me how the space is when Brother She was talking about how we don't get along, how we don't help out each other. We help out the few, man. Oh, you got two, Brother She. Oh, okay. And and I appreciate that, Brother She gave me my flowers, and I'm giving his flowers too. You keep it up, what you doing, Brother She. We just a few that wants to be better for the families, and that comes with, oh, you bounced out again. Because people in the space, they fail to understand that when you cause harm to people, it's going to come back to you. No matter. Oh, there he is.
There you
No
go.
matter.
Got the audio.
That, there you go. All right, I got you. Good morning, brother. How you doing?
Morning, morning. How you doing?
I'm
Did
all
you
right,
did you
brother.
did you get your thing in the mail?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay, okay. Yeah, it was a long
Thank you.
time coming, but it came.
Yeah, yeah. So I put the phone on there, right?
Yeah,
I appreciate that. But I was talking. I'm glad you can hear me.
yeah. I can hear you.
Okay. Well, before you got on a few seconds, about a minute ago, I was talking about the shooting at the UNLV in Las Vegas.
Hmm.
How people losing their life in the uphill climb that the family had to deal with. And I was talking. I was. It reminds me, what you was talking about. I was in tune. I was in tune to everything you say, but I was in tune the last time you was talking on your live, and I
Yeah.
was there. And I was thinking about this space, you know, about the entertainment side and go with the drama,
Hmm.
and it's, I used to say that it was very disturbing, brother She, but I had to change that. People want to be what they want to be, but they failed to understand the consequences. And like people like me and you and what you mentioned and what I mentioned, it has to be up to us to keep on do what we have to do.
I, I got a question to ask you. Pardon breaking into this because I want to get your opinion on it if you watch this. But have you watched the Charleston White interview with Cam Newton?
No, I heard about it.
You you gotta watch it, man. If you watch it and man do it live, I want you to try to do it on restream so we can get your channel and I link my channel to your channel. Then we end up
Okay.
linking Alonzo channel. Everybody, K business, all of us, try to link our channels together and have this discussion about that, man, because it's essentially what you always are talking about and what you're promoting in the community about the fellowship and everybody being together. Like it literally was gonna bring tears to my eyes, man. How he was speaking because the same thing you're talking about right here is what he was just talking about. When he
Wow.
was wearing a suit and talking to the people and getting reform for teenagers and getting prison reform and all that for the youth and for adults, nobody was hearing him. But since he started going around cussing people out, talking about people gonna die and this and that, he's getting more love and more respect, you know, for the entertainment that he's putting out there versus all the good activism and the, great work he was doing.
Hmm.
And, that's what I was talking about yesterday when I was briefly telling, like when I was, on Roger's channel and all them yelling, in your feelings, ooh, like, ooh, all that. You
Right.
had so many people laughing and joking with me. But then when I got serious and started talking about money, nobody wanted to listen to that. When the story was the woman pointing the finger, everybody was running up and having their input in the conversation. But then when
Hmm.
you got channels like yours and MOT and what is the other guy? The guy that does the cameras, AM1. When AM1 is telling people as well to say, hey man, hold yourself accountable, because you do wrong, and then when you hold yourself accountable, then it spreads abroad. Because if you look at that Charleston White interview, he said the main reason why a lot of these young guys, wild out and shoot people and go crazy because of their emotions, and their
Mm-hmm.
emotions are derived from the feelings of their mother. You know, if you had a father like Ti son, he's wilding out and going crazy. When he was younger, he was crying about being serious about being an artist, and Ti said, "Stop babying him. He has to be a man. He has to go through this on his own. Can't nobody do it for him but him. He got to walk this path by himself." And those were such strong words. But to a woman listening to that, all she hears, "That's my baby."
Right.
So it was like it was a lot of power in that, man. And like you say about the entertainment side, Tupac. I was saying this the other day. Tupac said it best when he came out with Thug Life and all that. He wanted to go to the depths of being a hardened criminal to say, "I walked in your shoes. I lived like you. Now let's go change the community." Because before there was, Thug Life and all that, it was Brenda Got a Baby, talking about a young girl had nobody to turn to, and she had a baby, had to do it on her own. That Dear Mama, you know, before Hit 'em Up, it was Dear Mama. I was like, man, it was a lot of, you know, stuff in that video, man. I'm thinking about doing a couple of shorts for it, and break away from this, finance for a minute, because, you know, that's the main reason why I started talking about finance and money, because without the money, we can't change nothing.
Yeah. It just yeah. Where it was it on YouTube?
Yeah, it's on YouTube. I'll send you the link. I'll send it to you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cam
Do
Newton.
that.
It's about 3.5 hours. I just finished it up this morning listening to it. And in the end, he was talking about all the people. He was like, everybody who's a celebrity, and I feel the same way. When it comes to celebrities, they get glorified too much for nothing. They put their pants leg on like the next man. I know people that never made it to being a famous rapper can spit harder than a rapper that's out there.
Yeah.
Because even with sports, I know some of the best players in sports end up being doctors. One of my friends now, this guy was a phenomenal running back. He's on the way to be an astronaut. He's actually in the process of being a colonel now in the Air Force. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I hold him to high regards than the young guy I know who played for the Detroit Lions.
Yeah.
I know a guy
But
that
you
go ahead.
no, go ahead, finish.
No, just saying, I know a guy that one of my coaches trained, and I wrestle with the boy, talk to him. He plays for the Detroit Lions. But the dude who the colonel, I hold him more high regard than the dude that goes in the NFL and plays for a living. But go ahead.
But you know what, brother? See, that's a good point because I've been at social media for a minute now. I see it comes and goes.
Hmm.
And I'm going more on your point is this that the people that you mentioned, and I appreciate you put with them, but these are the same people who don't want to support me. And I always put myself. Let me tell before I continue, I'm tell people this, brother. She know me going on for a long time. I always put myself out there. I always put my experience out there. But when I'm saying family is facts, these people don't support me. And I'm not complaining. I'm not saying nothing. I'm just telling facts here. They got that in this in this space. They had clicks. They know. I had people. I went to people. I said, "Hey, yeah, you want to do? You want to do?" I said, "Yeah, if it's all right with you, I like to do a chop up with you. I make sure that you're good and everything. Whatever question you want to, you can air it out the same way I told you. I asked you." And thanks for the chop up again. And then oh, I don't know. I'm busy. Maybe we could do it today and stuff. Gonna find out. And I'm saying that's their business. That's their business. If you want to go on another live, so that's your business. That's your prerogative. That's your prerogative. But it is to me, it's always chirping. And then there's people say, "Oh, I ain't know you got a channel. Oh, I ain't know this and that. I ain't know you know shit and stuff." I said, "I've been know shit for a long time." Stuff like that. Well, the point that I'm trying to make is this: that people always make excuses. Just as the same way they can go to other people's channels. They come, they know we out here, brother. She,
Hmm.
oh, the algorithms. Oh, yeah, I can understand the algorithms. Okay, I can understand that very well. But when it's going to be a time that you want to branch out into that, you see me what I, and then it be at times that you invite people on your panel. Sometimes they don't even want to come. I invite people on the panel because I know sometimes in the morning that be the vulnerable time, and people need to get their things out. They need to say whatever, and you be saying you need to put topics on them. And let me tell you, sometimes people you gotta listen to people because they have the best. And for brother, and then lately when I be doing the men's panels, put a topic in there. You can draw people like that. I said, you know what? I said to myself, I'm gonna listen with brother and say, great idea. But they don't come, bro. I'm talking about the men. They don't want to come, bro.
Yeah.
But they don't want to come. But see, it's gonna be a time, bro. I don't want to do this. It be
Yeah.
at times. It be at times. It be. I say I'm gonna talk to the people right now. Brother, he one of the few brothers that called me and check on me and I check on him. And it be at times people, family that I ain't want to. He said, "Nah, bro." He said we need you on the radio. I don't even want to do this. Even sometimes the miss it. Why do you want? I don't want to do it. What to me to for me is this. What's assist me to wake up in the morning, wake up in the afternoon, wake up at night, to do the best I can, to help myself especially, and give my experience and the information that I give to help others, and people don't even want to stay not even 5 or 10 minutes, bro. And I end up talking, without anybody. Like I said, I don't have no problem because I can do quite a few self live by myself anyway. That ain't no problem. I could do that all day. But what's that sense, brothers? And they sometimes it gets to right now. I don't even want to do. I don't even want to do it. But I have to understand this too. There's somebody that's listening. There's somebody needs help. And there's somebody needs to understand. But brother, as you know, it's hard because the entertainment and and the drama and everything comes with it. Not the people in the space. The people in the space they run to it. And we got to stop saying young people. It be the grown people. And the sad thing about it, they be doing it for years.
Yeah.
And that's the sad thing about it. And then people say, "Oh, um, if things ain't growing, why do you think? Why do you think ain't growing? Y'all don't even want to pay attention to Brother Alonzo. What he talking about finance? talking about insurance and stuff.
And, and you know the bad thing about too is YouTube algorithm is always changing, so they shadow banning channels and they're suppressing like K Business Podcast. This is how I know when your channel is getting the eye of the masses, especially like from wanting to promote it. I just took a picture. K channel got a reference to where how does the channel make you feel? It says, is it entertaining? Is it
Mm-hmm.
informative? Is it calming? And you check those boxes and you send it. That's how YouTube gets its dose to where it picks up on how good the channel's going and how they want to push it and promote it, you know.
Yeah.
And I've never got one for you. I, I think I got one from Roger one time. I got one from LAR Movement. I've been got one for Platinum Elite. But it's the whole format of doing it is for them to know how to categorize the channel to other people. There are a lot of big channels that we know or in this space, but have never got that type of push because you know that pushes your channel because that pushes the interest of YouTube to promote and make money off your channel, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
And hey, it is what it is, you know. That's why I'm like, I'm at my little 800. You know, I never try to really promote my channel on other channels simply because if someone likes me good enough, they're gonna talk about me, they're gonna share me. Other than that, like I'm fine with it because you know I'm just gonna get the information and leave. I'm not trying to make money off this right now. And if I get to the point that I make money, then good. But other than that, man, I don't see it because you got a lot of sometime people within the space. You got a lot of people that, you know, like you say, don't support. So if I'm putting all this energy and effort into, you know, people and nobody's giving none in return, like how good is it for me to kind of take that step in promoting the channel or making it go the extra step like I'm doing a giveaway for this December and you know I thought it was a good way to give back to and just thinking about it now I'm like I know the people that support me that's why I'm really doing it for them but for
Right.
others that come and I want to be able to just go ahead and put down all the people that I know that always support me and put their
Mm-hmm.
name in the drawing instead of just the new people and drawing names from a hat or asking. I'm gonna ask questions too, but just drawing names from a hat and stuff. Like because now that I'm thinking about it, I don't want nobody to just come in and get the prize. And like they say, you wasn't with me shooting in the gym. You wasn't in the trenches, so I'd rather go ahead and give it to the people that support me and they benefit off of it than the other people because you come in I got two good gifts. I got a lapel mic and I got a camera that is a motion that moves with you when you are recording and stuff like that. That's fine. Yeah. I'm gonna pause for a minute.
Okay. Yeah. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome to my channel. Honorary Darkness, your truly the number one grinder, one of the best cat seekers on social media. This is Morning Real Talk Part 98, and I forgot to do the announcements. Shout out to my underrated one family, the ones who rode me throughout the years, like Brother Sheed and the long after, and few ones along the way. Thank you so much. Wasn't for y'all, I would not be here. Let's keep on fighting for that righteous chip. Good morning, Kane Dolphin. Good morning. They right there. Um, so and also shut up, so fight for that righteous chip, and also let's armor up, like I always said, well rounded warrior. keep on fighting to do what's right. And also shout out to the mighty LTPC, that stands for Lions Den Boxing Community or Basketball Community. Brother Tom Bissett introduced me to the fam for years ago. Shout out to Brother 7A Sports TV. But no, it's a generally introduced me to him and he welcomed me. And with brother Fife and brother LVZ, Ticket TV, brother Santee, and the rest of the brothers and sisters, thank y'all. And I'm still rolling with them right now. LD.C on deck. All right, thank y'all. Shout out to hashtag T family, brother G5, and this nickel one sister Kwee has, started this beautiful movement. Hashtag TWT. You want to see that. Much love to you, brother. Keep it up right there. I want you to stay there for a few minutes, brother John Brooks. And then, and also, I want you to stay right there. Um, Brother John Brooks has been part of the underrated one family for a long time, and he always been supporting. I thank you. One of my day one is right there. And let's keep up. Before I bring up Brother She, this is what I'm talking about. John Brooks, down south Atlanta, stuff like that. My late father's from Georgia too, Brother John Brooks. So, there's a connection there. But there's a brother right here. We met each other years ago. Here we go right there. And he don't come as much as he wants to, but he always make sure he hit the like. Always like to understand, go support my brother underrated Dawkins. And he's part of the fam. I want to go support this brother's channel too. Brother John was great channel. Great channel. Want you to come check him out. Want you to go check him out. Dolphin, you need to do some hey Dolphin, you need to do some content. Cause you got a lot to say, got a lot of great things to say. You know. But brother She, if you still there, let me know. Oh, he probably still.
Yeah, I'm still here. I'm just moving around.
Oh, okay. Now, glad that you back, but it just for me is that like shadow ban. There's people actually. Anyway, do you think your child shadow ban? I said been shadow ban for a long time. you know, and when you don't get the push that you should, the aneurysm, because I know if I you talking about because they probably ask them, do you like Brother She's channel? What do you think about it? What do you think about Underrated channel? What do you think about John Brooks channel? Stuff like that. People they fickle minded, but when they see the aneurysm question is to you, to us, they want us to answer. At times I don't even answer. Nah, somebody ask me Chris with John Brooks, I'm gonna ask him. I love the channel. I'm gonna ask him, brother Sheet. I'm gonna answer from here. Because I know the channel and they reach out for everybody. But I know, and I know some people, don't want to have these conversations. But you better have these conversations. There are somebody, in this space, great channel, had told me, you're underrated. You need to go to another. You need to go somewhere else. They don't appreciate you here. Go somewhere else. They don't appreciate the work that you do. Some of us do, but I really don't. So it does get tired sometimes. There's a link anybody that wants to hit it. There's a link anybody that wants to hit it. But we dedicate this live to the ones that lost their life, in Las Vegas, the college UNLV, University of Las Vegas. There was a shooting. Quite a few people had died. So we dedicate our live to them and their family. And like anybody that wants to come up, come up. You can talk, brother, She, if you want.
Yeah, I was doing a little work right now. I'm gonna jump once I finish. It's gonna be about another 10 minutes, and I'm gonna jump back on.
Okay. Yeah. But so Kane Dolphin, if he wants to come up, there's the link. Brother John, if you want to come up, you can come up too. Let me say, sometimes we all want to be entertained because we're going through things and stuff like that. But when it's the time, enough is enough. I know people wonder why you supposed to bring back unwritten true life stories for what? Why you don't do unwritten talk for what? And the ones that support me, y'all know who you are. I'm not talking about you, but and the sad thing about it, talking about the people in space or people wherever, that want to keep things going, they gonna bring it right into 2024. On my Facebook page, there's somebody said they was depressed and they hope that they gonna have a better year. Tell them to help next year be better. Understand what I'm saying? This person said depressed off and on throughout this year, and they hope that it be better. If I had it's going through danger, and they just want people to understand and help. Whatever help they need, give them the help. Don't have them suffer, y'all. Get them help. Be there, support. Doing this year, especially this part of the year, that's when people that catch heart attacks, they get sick and they die. Because at times nobody's not there. People commit suicide and they just give up. Oh, we want to go around here. Oh, it's about me. It's about my family. It's about this and that. But that's when I was talking about the safety net not too long ago. Want that person to have a safety net for success. Want that person to win wherever it takes. Are you willing to put in that work to make sure they win? Of course, they got to do it for themselves. Yes, yes, yes. But what's wrong for a little curse? But certain people outside of space and people inside of space, can't tell them that. But they think they know. Majority of them. Let me say it. Because all that jive is going to come to an end one out. It is. Shout out to Brother J Speed. He's talking about people unite and build and be a decision makers in the world. For us as a people of Black African descent, we don't even want to pay attention to that. Brother G talking about finance, and then he gonna send the link about the Charleston White interview. I heard about it, but I'm gonna listen to it. So please don't. Please don't tell me. Oh, you need to get this to improve your channel. You need to get this to. And I'm talking about the one genuinely doing that. Y'all know who you are. I'm not talking about y'all. But the others don't even come to me with that. My channel is this. If you come do something what's right, it's open. But I'm not accepting no BS. That's a no because I'm all about growth. Personally, I come a long way, and I'm still growing. You tell that's the way it is. But but some of the people in this space, they think their growth is about money. They think their growth is about how many people they know. What about your character? What about your moral? Is that all about growth? Sad thing about it, it's not for some of them. Because what they feel they doing is strictly clean. No, it's strictly dirty. Now there are some people saying, but already, no one grinder. Look what they doing. They put themselves out there. You are asshole. There are people that cause harm to other people, tell lies, and they blaspheme to character. Yet then you've done. Ah, yeah, you got to protect yourself. Yes, you do. We are that deal with sick people. No, again, and the ones who've been supportive throughout the years, y'all know who you are, and I appreciate that, and I support y'all too. Thank you so much. Even the ones that call me outside space, thank y'all, and I appreciate it. Y'all know who you are. Y'all do. Y'all know who you are. Discussions about what we got. We should have discussions about what happened yesterday. How it does affect you. Hold on, y'all. Hello. We should have discussions. I mean, what happened in UNLV, does it affect you? How do you feel about it? How I protect my family, or how I protect the ones in the neighborhood. We take every precaution so it will not happen where we live at. It should, but no. In this space and spaces, we just want to talk about it. Because whenever she come back, I'm asking that as a father, when you find what happened yesterday, as a father, as a head, as me living by myself in the midst of you, I find, you know, Brother Alonzo Hall, so to you, want you to come up if you can. If you can't, if you can't, you can't. I understand. Come on. But then we dedicate this live to the ones who lost their lives in cause of UNLV in Las Vegas yesterday. We are dedicated lives to them and their family. I'm gonna tell you, when I watched yesterday, and it makes me think about, man, if they get shot up like that. What else could happen? Well, Brother Long do great work. Talking about fire. I don't want to hear stuff like that. But she stay sleep. We're talking about always impact families and stuff. Shout out to Bus. She stay sleeping. No, no, no. We don't want to hear. She all walk in and make the politics help our people. Shout out to the Sister 12 hours. We don't want to hear. Sister Nanny, don't want to hear that. Brother, brother, they do on fourth quarter talk about the business over 40 century. Shout out to them. show us, lift weights and eat right. I don't want to hear that. Brother GP Benners, Brother Go Professor, dropping nuggets here and there, to improve us, as people always say, the black man and the family. We don't want to hear that. Sheila, showing about God and, always fighting for the black male, the black man, and the family and stuff. No, no, no. We don't want to hear that. Sister America, she had been on for a while, but she be back in the bill. We're talking about, fighting for us as a people. Also, shout out to Sister Amanda Gats. We don't want to hear that. Yeah, we're not. Yeah, we don't hear nothing. And the people I mentioned, there's more people. We don't want to hear about people I mentioned that way. We don't. No, this space do not want to hear. And I consider part of the underrated one family. Sister 12 hours. You see her walking around. The action wearing shit. Get into politics and stuff. Women in the space want to hear. No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't. You don't. No, no, you don't. No, no, you don't. Fighting for programs for us as a black man. Have a shot. Have a shot to make progress. No, you don't. Y'all don't hear that. Your sisters don't want to hear that. Your sisters want us to perish. Just as some of the black men want the black women to perish, and it's wrong. And I say it is wrong. It is. But your black woman ain't, y'all ain't, some of y'all ain't no different from some of these black men. Y'all not. Yeah, I understand it's 12 hours, but we gotta do it on our own. All the work the brother about. So, Sister 12 hours and the aneurysms and stuff. People need to speak on one want some. Sisters don't even want to go 12 hours. Yeah. Oh, maybe. So get on the panel. They might have something like that. See, help the family, not just help the black women, but help out the family, help out the black men. Help us have a shot. No, 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 no. We ain't gonna mess with 12 hours because she don't talk down to the black. hmm Like I said, I've been in this space for a minute now. 12 hours, no. I know the in and outs. In this space, they don't want the black man to succeed. They don't want the black woman to succeed, the one who don't want you. They don't. And I appreciate you said just the 12 though. We cannot give a fight. No, I'm not giving. Yeah, I appreciate that. But I always say the unrighteous ones cannot win. The righteous ones, we have to win. So there's the link right there. Anybody wants to come up, you come up, brother. See right there. Thank you for business. We will hear from him in a few minutes. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And then so ask the question. Besides the black man, was black women hating too, right? Let me read this to y'all. I was standing right next to Reverend Alshon. People started hating on black us spot. That's why we can't get nowhere. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Press one. Y'all can hear me. Press one. Okay. But yeah, because some of these sisters, some of these women in this space, they hateful. Oh, they wicked. Oh, they wicked. And these sips ain't no good either. I'm gonna tell you this. You know, I just made this up, y'all. You know what I see? I see some of these hateful, like they put leashes on these simps and they pull them. Come on, simp. Come on, simp. Good simp. Listen, you do what I said. Okay, okay, okay. We got a lot. We got quite a few simpy dogs, and also we got these hateful men. Hello. Okay. And then you got some of these men. They put leashes on these women. Hey, black man, right? Earth. Yes. Yes. Earth. 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 Control everything what they do. But when you're in the situation, you don't know. But when you're outside looking in, they being controlled. The like 12 as brother she and the ones I mentioned, we on no leash. We are free to do what's right for ourselves and our family and others. So and look at thing. Let me say this: I don't have no issue on animals. Like I always said, the animals have a place in God's eyes. No one's going to say that. There are some people in this space, they don't know they are being controlled. Even outside of space, there are some, they fail to understand they are in, there's somebody control them. But when you talk against the powers that be, that means you get trouble. Let me tell you how people control the space. When they have certain hateful rhetoric. And let me say before I continue, anybody that do wrong, have information what they do is wrong. I'm not talking about that. Trying to rectify, I'm not talking about that. When I'm talking, have people, what you come to my channel. This is what you need to do. Just do it in a space and also what they do in this space. Instead of find a solution to be better. I don't have to like you. You don't have to like me. But let's find a solution to be better. And that's what some people say. How do you think that sometimes other people we get things done, in the past? Because there are sometimes we don't like each other, but we get things done. Respect me. That's why sometimes I ask people, how you doing? Are you okay? Are your family okay? Job or whatever. I remember it was one time, like it was a few years ago, I was setting up my live. 12 hours and other people knew I used to knock out lives like, especially on the weekday, maybe 4 or 5. And I think I was on my fourth one. This is what we had Google Hangouts. And I went to get me some food. I had a little extra money. I said, bills paid and everything. I said, let me go get some food. And because I still got an hour and a half before start my fourth live. Like I said, the fifth live was already set up for the night. and grabbed me some food. I was on the bus traveling and decided, why I wanted. Said, well, let me go get some wild wild. And I seen that day how our people is argument over something that could be solved. One of them I knew. I said, "What's going on, man?" And this and that. So I said, "All right, if they don't want to see us walk away." And I remember I got my Wawa sandwich and my juice and my chips in. And I got back on the bus. Great timing. All praise to Jehovah. That could have been fatal. And I remember I got up the stop before that I usually get off. It was like, maybe 2 or 3 minutes more. But I walked. And I had to really remind myself how some of us as a people we are. That could have been fatal. And I came back and eat my sandwich. And I kept on thinking about that. And the things that I avoided even in my lifetime, even years before that. I rested a little bit. I ate all the sandwich. I didn't. But I had refrigerated. I said, "Now I'm gonna be hungry later on and I do the night live." And I don't think I never talked about it till today, till right now. And that's where we are right now. And it's getting worse. Getting worse. You got people striking in this space. We don't even want to talk about that. Fighting just to work and be vibrant. And once you pay for your value, pay for what you bring in, or you want to respect that. Oh, that person go on strike. Or what? Go. You gotta find that litigation. How to do this and how to do that. And process. Don't even want to talk about that in the space. But I talk about it. Not just according to me, but both of us as people and also throughout humanity. Brother Art, good morning to you, brother. Always a plus for you. He part of the underrated one fan right here, Brother Art Nostal. I always call him the professor of our people and the professor in this space. Don't even want to listen to Brother Art Nostal what he talking about. Art
Hey, what's going
Nostal.
on?
Welcome
Can you
back,
hear me
Brother
now?
She. Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
See Art in the building.
Yes, see
Twelve
Brother
in
Art in the
here.
building.
Yep. Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
be safe, brother. Be safe, Brother Art. Okay,
I
bro.
think I I think I sent you that link. Let me see. I'm gonna try it again.
You said through the text? Dropped out again. All right.
Did you get the link? I just sent it. Make sure. But yeah, man.
You sent it through my text or email?
Uh, to your to your text. I sent an email as well too. Make sure. Yeah, that's a video. I think Art would do something with that too as well, man, with that Charleston video, because you know, talking about the community and building and supporting,
Yeah, I
art
got it.
art art touches on that as well.
Mm.
So just like he say, the delivery, man, because they was getting on him by his delivery, the way he talked to people, and he was like, "What my delivery got to do with my message?" And they was like, "Well, your delivery say you say F Dion," and he was like, "But Dion left the HBCU and went to another school and making them rich. He knew that the HBCU didn't have the money to, facilitate him, but he did it. Say he was doing it for the people. I mean, for one, I kind of see Dion's gripe. They were stealing from him. It's one thing that I take a job of his caliber to,
Mm-hmm.
take that job and, get paid less and all that just for you to steal even more because he was already donating money to the facility. He had people
Mm-hmm.
donate money. He was donating money to build a
Mm-hmm.
facility up. He was letting other
Mm-hmm.
facilities, other colleges come and play on his field that didn't have good fields and good dormitories and stuff like that. And he was fixing the dormitories, making it to where the kids could, have better living quarters and stuff like that. And for him to put all that money into the school and for you to steal from him, which he's already given, I mean, honestly, that was bad business all the way around.
Right.
But
It was bad business. Yeah, yeah, but I understand what Charles White was saying. But I understand what Dion said. And more important than Dion's story, right? If people don't understand, don't remember Ed Reed. This who's Ed Reed? He played with them great Baltimore Raven teams back in the
Yep.
early 2000s with Ray Lewis. And he was hired for I forgot the I forgot the other college at SMU, so don't quote me with that. And he started like put his own money, had the people brought his own people to clean up the spot, cause it was dirty. It was atrocious. And he tell him, said, listen, man, clean this up, help the kids and everything like that. And the same way how they treat Dion, they treated him this way. And
But you know who I blame for that though? In the community, not even the people within the community, not even black people in general. I blame all the people that went to the school. If you look at
oh yeah,
any other alma mater, far as if you were to look at Princeton, you were to look at Yale, even Colorado. Don't you know Colorado when they got that money for Dion through the alma mater and everybody else? Like we love our HBCUs, but we don't give back. We pride ourselves in graduating from these schools, but don't give back. The same way as online. We pride ourselves in naming some of the top, YouTubers and liking their videos and do that, but then we won't support them, not even just monetarily by giving money. We won't come to their, lives, or we won't come and watch their videos and leave a comment. But like I said, I was shocked that your name on the list, and where's the support? I'm gonna stay by that since day one. When I always say I talk about
hmm
that list, you one of the names on the list, one of the founding fathers. You are all the guys that came right after the so-called three kings, O'Shea, um O Man, and Angry Man, them three.
yeah. But
You
I
know,
was around at the time.
yeah. And see, that was the
I
thing.
was around. I was around. I was around it when all this happened.
Because even like the likes of BGS and
hmm
I don't think Greg is considered Manosphere, Coach Greg Adam, but even with you looking at BGS, you looking at Kevin when he was, alive, you looking at all the what's the other guy, Mad Buster, I don't know them all by names like that, but other people that followed, they came in and sparked they name. They don't get the full recognition to a degree, but at the same time they get the love. They get the love shown. It just some channels, man, like you say, they got clicks. They pick and choose. You know, I like this person. This person I don't like. I'm gonna support this person. This person I'm not gonna support. And if you ask them why you don't support this person, they can't even give you an honest answer. Or they could always say, because I like this person better. So why can't you watch both? Both of them not on at the same time. Now I see if it was a conflict of interest with time, then I say, okay, well go watch this person because that person ain't on. But if there's no conflict in time, why can't you watch the other person too?
But also, brother, she sometimes it's like this too because I've been in this too. There are people cause harm to other people, and they get away with murder, but they don't want to support you because because you know this person, but you cause harm to that person. I come defend it, or they come defend it. But because they know what I'm all about too. And we need to have these discussions of things too. They are quite a few people walking around here. They think they hide money and they causing harm. They causing other people. And I be looking, I know this for a fact. They be in other people's channel. They don't want to talk to you. Listen, you don't have to fucking say nothing. I don't give a fuck. You don't have to say nothing to me. If you are unrighteous, you don't have to say nothing to me. But these are the people that they keep around, brother. See, I know this for a fact. They are, I'm telling you, they are, I call them parasite scholars. Yes, I coined that people. Parasite scholars. You can ask, these are parasite scholars that you deal with. These won't be having big outcomes. And I'm talking about in our space. But see, these are the ones. These people don't want to get checked. These are the ones that some people that I actually know that are cool. They be around. Yo, I fuck with you. Yo, you cool, brother Brian. That cool. All right, whatever. But I guarantee some of the people be saying certain things about me or you or anybody else. They will protect them. They ain't gonna say nothing about it. They ain't gonna come out and say, nah, that's wrong. They talk about, these people like that. Because I do it. If somebody comes and say, yo, brother Sheila, no, brother Sheila ain't like that. Don't even talk about it, brother. He's a stand up brother. He's a family man. Go about help our people. You see his work. See, I don't mind doing that because I know the character who you are. I want to do that.
Yeah, but I ain't a good guy because I don't follow the narrative or be like everybody else. I gotta be like the herd mentality. You know, I gotta say like Charleston. I gotta be like Charleston White. I gotta entertain people. I gotta talk about the women in order to be accepted. You know, I
Mm-hmm.
gotta be the guy that has multiple women because Kevin says men with money, they got options. You know, that statement is true now. Don't get me wrong, that statement is true. But what comes with that statement when guys say they don't want to give half of their money to the woman because of cheating? See, so it's like you got to take the good with the bad. So if you're a man with options, you're a man who's going to spend some money in alimony. See, we don't want to have that discussion.
No, we don't.
We don't want to have a discussion about men teaching other men how to properly have a marriage. Like I say, me being married going on 17 years now, man. I
Right.
ain't saying I got all the answers, but I got some of the answers. I got a little bit, somebody else got a little bit, and then we make it work. Art been married before.
Right.
He has a marriage now, and everything's good. But the point of it is, we all have collective information that can help the next generation of some young man become a better man. But when are we gonna start having a conversation?
A consistent conversation that we don't want to. We don't. We don't. We can say it. We don't. Like I was saying before, got back on. I'm talking about people. I was saying with somebody on Facebook saying that they've been depressed off and on this year, and they hope 2024 be a better year. That's something to talk about, yo. You don't know what people go through.
Yep. Because
You
we need
don't
to
know.
find
You
the
don't
root.
know. Huh?
I say we need to find the root of why they depressed, what makes them depressed, and how can we help? You know, I might can't give you $1 million, but I can give you a little information. If I got a little dollars, I probably get a little 20. I got a family, so I got to steady take care of my family and steady live life. But if it's some little small thing that I can help to ease the pain and work with it, I'm all for. But for the likeness of everybody getting on one accord. What's his name? G Mars. He just came to the space about a year ago. He a truck driver. He was telling me he met up with some guys. They was talking about getting $10,000 together and doing something productive. And then when he got the money and met up with the guys, nobody had their money because nobody really wanted to do stuff. They just wanted to see who had money so they could use their money to make things work. You know, And so it's like we talk. A lot of guys are talking the talk, but like other than like what you do, you're walking the walk. You know.
So I appreciate that. I believe, I from my parents. My parents always say, if you gonna do something, show your work and let your work speak for itself. I like Brother C. There you go. I let people know, Brother C. Yeah, man, we need to see you more do JT out and about. So I'm gonna do more JT out and about. I show my work. I do what I have to do, and everything because I feel that that's how because you got to learn to reach people in different ways. And people know or not know, right now in space, somebody's talking about something must have went down. The stuff that we talk right now, that Charleston White family, that the brother she had text me the brother she had text me the information. That brother she had gave me the information, and now we gonna break down, going reach, and also too, when I'm getting in touch with brother she too, I can do that. We're gonna revisit again, and we're gonna do a special on my channel to talk about the interview. And I'm letting people know now. The only way you're gonna get on this panel, if you watch it, if you didn't watch the interview, don't ask to get on the panel. Don't. So I'm not letting you on. So, um, but again, welcome to my channel. I'm the Darkness the number one grinder, one of the best secrets on YouTube. Also, I'm sorry, one of the best cases on social media. I'm sorry. And we are dedicate this live to the ones who lost lives in Las Vegas. That's the that's the cause the one who lost their lives yesterday in Las Vegas. So we dedicate the lives to them and their families. I can imagine what they're going through. Well, I can understand because I lost
How
of
many
that
died? You
nature.
said it was yesterday. How many? What happened to them? Like how many died?
I don't know that part. I caught towards the end of it, so I couldn't hit to that part. Let me stay right there. Let me pull it up.
And where was it at? Like what part? Like where it in Vegas?
Las Vegas. It was
Yeah,
happening
was
in
it a
college.
casino? Oh, it was college. Okay, yeah,
In the college.
yeah. I didn't hear about it.
Yeah, what happened yesterday? College shooting yesterday, UNLV. UNLV shooting.
According to Wikipedia,
Oops.
on December
Hold on,
6,
hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on.
2023, a shooting occurred.
Yeah, I got it. It said at least three died.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to drop down. My wife just called me. If
Oh,
you
okay.
still up, I'll be back.
I'm just letting you know at least three died.
Okay, all right. I'll look into it. Appreciate it.
Yeah,
Appreciate the
okay,
chop up.
yeah. Yeah, thank you. Appreciate you. Thank you. Tell everybody say hi for me.
All right.
All right. That's brother She to drop up. I ain't gonna stay at that either. Ready to get up, but I'm gonna post this. Um at least three died on the campus, yesterday. I'm gonna post that. Hello? That's the story that I posted about yesterday that I dedicated. So I want y'all to read that. And, three passed, died for nothing. But we don't want to talk about that. Because some people expect it doesn't apply. Ain't gonna happen where we live at. Okay. Keep on thinking that. How we take some precautions to prevent it. Well, what I'm gonna do, I ain't gonna get off here. And this is the last morning real talk part 98. Thank you, Brother She, to come up. Appreciate that. And the ones that participate in the conversation in the chat. I really appreciate that. Have a blessed afternoon. Y'all. Stay blessed, be blessed, be blessed. Good afternoon. This one is Ghettos.